Yeah, so in the last video, I showed how we can create a button or change our button, which used to be fixed width, into a button that is dynamic width. So now the button width is dependent on the text that's inside it. So when we change the text, the button width changes. What I'm going to do in this video is show how you can have both behaviors in one component. So what we want is we want a property in this component. So we can say, is it using fixed width or is it using dynamic width? So I'm going to say, I'm going to create a property in here, and the type of the property is going to be bool, and a bool is short for boolean, and boolean properties are either true or false. So let's make this this property be called fixed width. Right now it's false, since we're using the dynamic width at the moment, and we're going to need two states for this button. So I'm going to create a new state machine, and the first state will be dynamic width, and another state for fixed width. Okay, and we're going to change to fixed width when root dot fixed width is true. So you can say that, or you can actually just leave off the equals true, but sometimes it's better to be explicit. And again, we want to auto reverse that state machine. So when I change this value from true to false, you'll see that when fixed width is true, this state machine moves into the fixed width state, and when it's false, it's in the dynamic width. So now we can have, we'll copy that, and we'll say width at fixed width. We'll go back to having 200, and width at dynamic width is that calculation there. And you'll see now, if I actually toggle that, the button width is changing. So the other thing that we need to do is set this anchor bounds and the center alignment. So anchor center at center at dynamic width. So we want to anchor it centered at dynamic width, and we want to anchor it bounds x at dynamic width as well. Oh no, sorry, that's at fixed width. Sorry, I'm just getting mixed up. Fixed width, okay. And the other thing is we want to do anchor center y at fixed width. Okay, so now when we change this, you can see there that that's now, when it's in fixed width mode, that text is too long, and so it ends up line wrapping. One thing we can do is actually, you can go over to design mode, for instance, and choose this and say truncate mode ellipsis, and now that's added that truncate mode ellipsis in there. And quite often when you're doing stuff in code, it can be sometimes hard to remember all the properties, but often they're in the designer as well, so you can choose them from there and see what code it adds. Okay, so let me just go back to app, and let's get rid of the please for now. Tap on me. We can now set this property to be fixed width. We can say false. So that's now dynamic. Let's create another button, and I might put these in a column. Oops, sorry. And we'll anchor this column in the center, and we'll add some spacing. Okay, and this other one will make one one fixed width and one dynamic width. Let's anchor these in the center X, and okay, now they're centered. Okay, so there's the two button behaviors.